play to win every single night. I was disappointed with our transition defense early in the game. You can't come into a game, especially at Florida Gulf Coast, where they have a big home court fan base there and not be ready to go. So our defensive transition in the first 5 minutes of the game is really what killed us for the game. So we got down 20-5, and then we were fighting and clawing the whole rest of the way. If we didn't get down, then all of a sudden it's a different ball game. So there was no character building, nothing there. It was just a bad defensive start by our team.
What allowed you to get back? I mean, what types of things went well to make it a game?
Like we usually do. Our kids are tough kids. They fight and they claw and they figure out, they figure out a way to fight back and get into the game, So
one guy that was a big part of that was Abdul Lewis, another monster game, 24 points. Interesting matchup down in Kennesaw. They've got a guy, too, that scores and rebounds well, and Aubrey Williams, two guys that are averaging a double-double in league play. What do you expect from the matchup in the paint? What has to go well in that regard, specific to tonight's game?
Yeah, Abdul's been playing, he's been getting better and better. Each game, his confidence is growing. After sitting out a year and having surgery, sometimes it takes a little while to break through. And I think he's in a good space now. He feels comfortable. Our guys feel comfortable with him, getting him the ball in good situations. And key with him is his offensive rebounding. And when he gets on the offensive glass, really gets him going for the game. It'd be a good matchup, terrific matchup tonight. Between two really good big guys.
They have one of the top scorers in the league in Kendrick Ray. Now, he was very good last year. Highlanders did a pretty good job against Kendrick Ray a year ago. What are the things you have to do to slow down such a gifted and talented player?
It's a team. You don't stop with just one person. There's 5 people on the team. So, and our defense is all predicated on helping the helper. What it's termed the basketballology, but so we're a team defensive team. So we have to be there and help out and know where he's at and really communicate. And, when he's in your area, you have to know that he's in there, and you have to shade towards him on a 3-point shot. But it takes a team effort to stop a player such as him.
They have a very good 3-point field goal shooting percentage as a team, yet they have the guys, as I mentioned earlier, that can bang inside. What's made Kennesaw a better team for what you've seen on film this year than maybe they were last year?
It's last year, I believe, was Al's first year here. Getting used to the new system and so forth. He's a terrific coach. Al Skinner's a terrific coach. He's proved it at URI and Boston College, and just getting some new players in here and the older players learning the system and getting used to his style of play. I think that's really what's made them a little bit different than last year.
Highlanders a little bit different from last year as well. As we get into the second spin, almost the second spin of conference play, talk about the maturation process of the freshmen that you have going on, how important that's going to be to vying down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, this is, as I told them, they're no longer freshmen. They've played 20-plus games at Division I, so they're no longer freshmen. They need to continue to improve and step up and, need to produce during conference play. The waiting, the watching, the learning, phase is still there, but, it gets smaller and smaller as we go along. So, I try to give them the confidence by letting them know that they're no longer freshmen. You've been here, you've been through all the practices, our sophisticated offensive system. So, now the production time comes.
And lastly, obviously late into the season, guys are a little dinged and bruised. Talk about having to, as a coach, kind of plan around and work around, all these injuries that you have during the course of a year.
Yeah, it's part of the game. It happens in all sports. If somebody goes down with an injury, it has to be a team effort to step up and to replace that person. And somebody's always got to be ready, and the team's got to be ready. But it is part of the game, and it does happen. And you like to have the depth to be able to, to be able to sustain, sustain your play.
Well, it's been a tough stretch with 4 of the first 6 league games on the road. This is the last of that run, so let's come back to Newark with the W. Good luck tonight.
5 of 7.
5 of 7, even worse.
Yes, on the road. So,
coaches know best, right?
As always, go Highlanders.